There is protection going on in the background. That is the first thing that I am meant to say. I am wearing a Wonder Bread shirt, and the song by George Strait, "You Look So Good in Love," was just ringing through. This is my grandpa's shirt. I'm not sure what parts are going to resonate for you, but I am here to deliver the first things that opened up when I opened up to read your energy and give you this reading. So thank you so much for sticking around for this reading. I was told when I asked which decks to get, the Pioneer ones. So there may be something that you are wondering about in your life on how to move forward somewhere, something like doing something new, trying a different way of doing something. I don't have a lot more yet, but I wanted to share the things about this grandpa energy coming in with me, specifically putting on this Wonder Bread shirt. And the George Strait, the lyrics were, "Oh, how you sparkle, and oh, how you shine." And then it goes into, "You look so good in love." Now, the rest of the song could have significance. It may not. Those were the lyrics that stuck out. And then I was called to this very interesting tarot deck that I don't use often. So definitely the energy of new stuff, new energy, new things, doing something a little bit more uncomfortable. This one happens to be kind of a funny tarot deck. It's Affirmador's Tarot for magical guidance from the universe to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness. So maybe you are someone who really values comedy a lot in your life, or that's how you tend to approach some of the conflicts in your life, is maybe with a little bit more of a jovial spirit. But I also was called to the Soul's Journey lesson cards and the Enchanted Map oracle cards. I am going to do 2 oracle cards and still the 4 tarot cards for this, because I just don't like to push against when Spirit is asking for, just something a little extra. On the bottom of the deck is a unicorn. It's the 8 of Wands, and that's very fast moving magical energy. Oh, how you sparkle, and oh, how you shine. The protection going on behind you feels very spiritual. You're given extra protection when you jet out on something new, when you sail your ship towards newer waters, when you have an idea. My eyes are going to this. When you have an idea, don't ask me why I have a light bulb on my table, but when you have an idea, ding, an idea. And then you sail out to move towards that idea. Your ideas are often, I want to say, like, magically inspired. Like they're wondrous. They're good ideas. They're new ideas. They're creative. You may be like a very, very creative person. So Spirit, what do you have for this individual, please, for their reading? I'm getting chills on my back right now as I'm getting ready to say, I'm really loving your energy. I don't know if you're being called to be more carefree, or if you just tend to be a carefree person. Maybe you used to be more carefree and life just got really serious. But I'm getting the words like, and it's not meant to be like rude or condescending or anything, but like the words like live a little, have a little fun, live a little. Okay, I need 4 cards, please, when you are ready for them to come out. For the highest good of this individual that is in front of me. Nothing nefarious attached. Only what helps them get to their highest timeline, keep them on their highest timeline, help them walk along their most divine pathways, the happiest, most impactful life for the greatest good of all, including themselves, definitely including themselves. I love how, like, when I'm shuffling these, I can see the light hit the gold that's on these. They like reflect, they sparkle and shine. So that's interesting with the I forgot. I haven't used these cards in so long. I forgot that they have like gold on the backs of them, but very in line with just, you have sparkly energy. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse coming out. I'm hearing we're not going to read this reverse. We're not reading your cards reverse. This deck we're reading upright. Everything we're reading upright here. It's all sparkle and shine. So it could be that you're needing to shine up after a really hard time and needing to bring, oh, I'm getting like this like tingling across my right side here. You're needing to, I'm getting eggs, like egg on your face. I don't even know what that means, to get egg on your face. But a recovery needing to happen from maybe a blow of some kind to your life. My kids reminded me this morning that one time we had bad eggs in the fridge, and I don't remember doing this. I don't remember it even a little bit, but they told me that I let them smash the eggs on the floor. Live a little. I'm like, I did? Like, yeah, you're a cool mom. I'm like, why would I do that? I mean, I think I needed to mop the floor anyway, so I did disinfect after that. But we have the Knight of Cups coming out, though, here, and I do want to address some of that. On this card, we see a cup that has some type of liquid in it. It is a glass full. The glass is full. But then there are some deciduous leaves falling, which is like this shedding of things that aren't serving. But what do the leaves do? The leaves fall to the ground and they decompose and they actually nurture the ground. So everything that's falling away has had some level of nurturing that's going to benefit you moving forward. So remembering that even as something falls away, it's okay. You're protected. We have this little penguin here. I almost wore my Faroe Island shirt that has puffers that I always think of them that they look like penguins, but they're actually not penguins. This one I believe is actually a penguin. But being able to like withstand weather too, like incredibly cold weather. Pouring, where one thing pours out, these cups are pouring out liquid, filling something else. So this regenerative, renewing energy in your life. I am going to read from this book for these, but I like to read these cards intuitively as well. I just think that there's words in there that your guides are like, I want them to know this. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress coming out also. With the Empress, when we have cards that are like the Knight that can sometimes be seen as masculine and the Empress that's seen as feminine, these are just energy cards. Actual gender does not play into this. This is more of, so this Empress card is very much more of like this creative energy, very powerful energy, a feminine level of energy that holds all of the suits of the queens. So the authenticity and truth telling and swiftness of the Queen of Swords, the compassion and nurturing and intuitiveness of the Queen of Cups, the power and passion and fiery spirit, fun-loving spirit of the Queen of Wands, and the grounded and able to sit peacefully and make things happen, allow things to happen, allow things to come forward of the Queen of Pentacles, all wrapped up into this very abundant, very earthy level energy of the Empress. And the Knight of Cups being an offering type of card, an action card in the night, and the cups being either like intuitive wisdom, emotions, something unexpected, a gift of some kind coming forward. And then this Ten of Pentacles is one of like contentedness and prosperity, like all around, like everything coming together, like everything coming together for you. So there's a lot of positive energy with these when I just look at them. And this raccoon being on here, raccoons are kind of tricksters. They're very resourceful. They're very mischievous, but they go after what they desire. And they'll go through great lengths to get what it is that they desire to get. So this is really good energy to see all together in a reading for how your life has the potential of going or continuing to move, continuing to go. This would be a reading that says this person has everything that they truly need, including the spiritual support and the beautiful heart within, the drive, the intuition to move themselves forward where they'd like to be and continue to get there. So I think that's really beautiful for you. Can we get one more card here, and then we will read what these cards actually say. This one almost came out, the 10 of Wands. It's got a camel on it. So I'm not going to take this card, but I am going to take it as an indicator of you're someone that ooh, I've got chills on my back again. You're someone that has carried a heavy load. You've shouldered a lot. I know that can be very generically broad for a lot of people. But when I say something like that, Spirit doesn't show me that because it's like, oh, you had a hard semester at school or a busy time at work, or, you know, you went through a divorce or something like that. Like, this is thing after thing after thing. It's like truly like heavy, heavy burden that has stacked on one experience after another, after another, after another. Like, it's literally like the straw that broke the camel's back type of energy. I don't know where I put that, but it's a perfect depiction of that saying, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back. And I literally said that like twice this week, which is so interesting. So whoever I said that to, if you happen to come across this reading, this may be a reading that is generously meant for you to receive also, but this is for one individual person who paid for this reading. First initial is R, and I'll put, you know, their initials in the description, but on YouTube when I upload it there. But sometimes we are just such abundant creatures. And I say creatures because we've got like this animal tarot deck, like creatures. We're such abundant creatures. And based off of like the energy that I see of you in front of me here, you would be the kind that gives to others because you have plenty. Oh, I got chills again. Because you have plenty of beautiful energy flowing from you already. You would be one that purchases a reading like this, that goes out to find others that could benefit off of parts of it or all of it, because they're traveling similar rivers or creeks that you're traveling on their journey as well, and their guides want them to see it. And I just think that that's absolutely beautiful. I'm looking at 10:03, October 3rd, which reminds me of Mean Girls Day. So you may be someone who has really had your brunt of people that are just downright mean to you. And I have tingles right here in my temples and going down my cheeks as I say that. And I want to say, like, you are beautiful. Like, I just, like, something about your face, I feel so nudged to tell you that you're beautiful. And I hope that you see how beautiful you are, not just on the inside, but also on the outside. And maybe that's not something that you believe about yourself, but like within and without, like inside and out, you are truly beautiful. Okay, let's get this last card of the tarot cards, please. What a lovely message to get. I heard people see it in you all the time. Oh, I've got chills through my whole body now. People see it in you all the time. Oh, literally, like my hairs are standing up right now on my arms from the chills. People see your beauty all the time. Oh, how you sparkle. Oh, how you shine. Just a loving person. You look so good in love. Wrapped in love. Maybe you are in love, but like this feels so much more like it feels so deep. Like the love that you carry feels so deep. The energy I'm being presented that represents you is really beautiful. See heart energy and intuitive energy, like this teal, like not quite either of these colors, but kind of in between. This teal color of like your aura with a purple for sure. I love the cards sort of mimic that, but the purple's much deeper. I'm ready when you are. The Seven of Pentacles. Lots of options in front of you. Busy bees working. Things being nourished, well taken care of. Seven of Pentacles, hard work paying off. Bees are hard workers. And tending of a garden so things can grow. You are such an incredible human. And soul, but an incredible human. And I for some reason, I just don't feel like, oh, I'm getting like a little teary-eyed. For some reason, I just don't think that you see yourself quite the way that maybe you should consider seeing yourself. Okay, they want me to grab the next two cards before I read from the book here. But we're not going to read the cards yet. We're just going to grab the cards that they want. I heard shuffle twice and 7 down. From the top or the split? Top. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this the card? And then yes, and flip it up towards your heart. So not flipping it over like a pancake. No. Up towards my heart. Peaks of Joy. What a beautiful card to get. Oh my goodness. Oh, some good energy. I love that for you. I love that for you. And I love that your guide sent you my direction. Like, that is so great. If anyone else is resonating with this, I would love to do one of these readings for you too. Like, that would be so fun. Because, wow. Cool energy. I mean, 3 shuffles. It's 2. 3 shuffles. Maybe 3s are important for you. The Empress is the 3. We have 33, 333. I've seen license plates, like way too many license plates with 333 on them. It's almost a little strange. See how we've got the 33 here and the 3 here. Don't shuffle that. 12 down. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to flip this one over like a pancake. I don't even know that it matters with this. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So we have the deciduous leaves coming out there. Also that camel with the burden that kind of poked its head out slightly. So you may be processing through things that have been really hard. Maybe you're sorting through grief, the loss of things. I just know you're going to be a-okay. Maybe you feel like it now, maybe you don't, but I know you're going to be a-okay. So the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups says, this gentle, imaginative knight is romance personified. He could pertain to your love life. Swipe right for someone who looks good in a winged helmet. But relationships aren't his only forte. Au contraire, the romance he exudes is an attitude of being in love with life itself. Reminds me of the Live a Little. He reminds you that it is okay to be sensitive, fun, to be generous, and with the help of a few learning annex classes, easy to be poetic. To accept his invitation is to embark on a quest of utmost importance, the search for your own personal holy grail. The grail, your most priceless treasure, is a radically, shamelessly open heart. You look so good in love. Fall in love with falling in love, and love falling into it with every tiny miracle. Oh, it says it's an affirmation. Of course, it's an affirmative card. I fall in love with falling in love, and love falling into it with every tiny miracle I stumble upon. I love that. I love it. I love love. Do you love love? I love love. 10 of Pentacles. This one says, this giant, gently spinning disco ball of material wealth is all about enjoying the moving and the shaking you've done and sharing the sparkle. Oh, how you sparkle. I love it. And shine. And sharing the sparkle with family and friends. The 10 of Pentacles carries the emotional quality of everyone's dream retirement. You're comfortable with what you have. You're satisfied with what you did to get here. And now a bunch of cool aliens are promising you eternal life. Wait a minute. Subtract the plot of Cocoon and you still have a pretty great vibe. The 10 of Pentacles is a beacon of light that casts a bright future for you. And the generations doing the electric slide behind you. And FYI, it doesn't preclude the alien thing. Could happen. And then it says, I count my blessings and gladly share them with my loved ones. But remember, I have counted them, so I'll be able to tell how many you take. They've got like little cute jokes in these. It's a fun deck. Then the Empress, this says, the Empress represents the quintessential feminine, and she, in a very warm and nurturing tone, invites you to join her. Her life is all about connection to nature, enjoyment of sensory pleasures, and general appreciation of all things soft and compliment worthy. She also signals a time of fertility. If this doesn't apply to you biologically, then it's time to get out the craft basket and nurture, aka put glitter on. Oh, how I sparkle and shine. Something creatively. Whatever you do, the Empress will be right behind you, probably braiding your hair. I love this because the creative energy was there at the beginning, right? I open my heart to the beauty that surrounds me and actively engage with it however I can. Bonus points if I'm also wearing a satin caftan. I don't know what a caftan is. C-A-F-T-A-N. I could be saying it wrong. It's okay. I have this issue with saying words wrong all the time. So used to it that I've just embraced it. Embraced the thing. I don't mind learning the right ways to do things though. The Seven of Pentacles says, consider this your reminder that in order to glean big harvests, you need to do a lot of planting. And once you've done your planting, those plants need a lot of care. If that's too much metaphor for you, how about this? Work hard, stick with it, and good things will come. Don't believe it? Look back on everything you've planted over the years and check out how much corn is growing, or beans, or whatever you're into. The Seven of Pentacles is proof that what we invest now will grow a big harvest in the future. Trust that it will be worth the work, especially if you're in the planting business. It says, I make sacrifices now, knowing that I'll thank myself later. Still waiting for the time traveling thank you note. This is very abundant energy. So the Knight of Cups is, one that's generous and giving, bringing offers, opportunities forward. We have, the living in your abundance, in your riches, and sharing it with others, and then the creative, abundant, harvesting type energy from the Empress as well. So as we move on to these last two cards here, this Peaks of Joy, there is a beautiful butterfly on here, a white rose. This girl is like jumping or flying up in the clouds. I watched a beautiful video from a woman today that talked about like the difference of a bird flying versus an airplane flying, and the difference between constructing something and creating something. And it was really a really beautiful video, just talking about how like both things are essentially creation. Our creative energy. Even if you're constructing something, it's still creation. You're still this higher power being putting things together. And something that I'm really loving about looking at these cards a little closer, I want you to look at the orange and look how it's kind of flowing into this orange over here on this card. It's like you're jumping out of this grief into this joy, and that's okay. Keep doing that. Keep jumping out of that grief and into joy. Live a little, sparkle, shine. Yes, life is heavy, but you are beautiful. You are obviously very resilient. And so let's read this map card. Okay, and I am hearing, yes, that's what they want me to read first. I was like, should we do the grief one first? No. This says, your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Your joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. Yeah, if you are going on something new, pioneering something new, stepping into a new type of energy, yes. Like this is all the yes, keep going with this energy. And I'm getting chills again as I say that. And I feel a lot of joy with that. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So you're likely what I consider like a light worker, and you automatically give to the world through the things that you do in your everyday life, the way that you show up for other people, the way that you think about the world and about what's going on. You're someone, and gratitude is right before grief in here. It's alphabetical. You're just someone that really thinks about and feels about others and shows up for people. Likely because that often was not modeled for you in very impactful moments in your life when you needed that. So this says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. You are not abandoned. You are not alone. Your spirit team is here heavy. Heavy. And it's not just 2 personal spirit guides. It's a slew of energies. There's some angels. There's definitely some ancestors. And I see them kind of stacked in a line, showing generations. I see a grandmother energy. I see glasses and dark hair. She's behind someone, though. Yes, she's behind someone. But I can't see that energy. That one's shadowed. So I don't know if they're still alive or if they're not wanting to be highlighted there. But I also see like past life individuals. I see like weapons, like old weapons from at least hundreds of years ago. Not quite the same kind of armor. They're not wearing helmets, but they are wearing shields. Like they're kind of like rounded shields that drape over them. Like maybe there's like a strap here and like maybe they tie or something. I can't see that detail, but it's like that kind of a shield. But you have a lot of energy around you. Oh, apparently I have a little reaction that's going on. So, you're not abandoned. You're not alone. It says, when you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. I'm not sure what all you've lost in your life. But I'm getting the word perspective, that you may really benefit from looking at things from a different perspective. And this energy of like, connect deeper. There's so, like, you have this very deep intuitive energy about you. And you could see all I can see and more. My gifts are powerful, but they're mediocre compared to like some of the people that I've met out there, you know, that like just have such natural gifts. And I feel like you have such powerful natural, I mean, I have natural gifts too, but like I've sharpened my tools a lot for years now. And some people, they just are able to connect so deeply, so quickly. I feel like it runs in your family, and that you actually have quite a lot of intuitive people in your family line, past life and your actual like human DNA lines. Thank you for letting me read with you. Thank you for purchasing this reading. It was absolutely wonderful to read for you, and you just have beautiful energy. And if you ever want to meet face to face, you can go to pagehook.com, and I book through Square appointments. And I highly recommend the Soul Wellness Guidance track. It has the benefits of a price reduction after the initial intake session. So, and like different time periods that you can choose from at different price points. But yeah, I think it's like a 30% drop in price from a 90-minute session to another 90-minute session. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much. If I don't see you, I wish you well in your journey.